Okay people, we are going to be installing the second O2 sensor onto this downpipe because there isn't one and it's coming up with a check code all the time. And I don't know why when they put this in they didn't bung one in, but they didn't, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to undo the top of the downpipe, which is there, if it'll focus for us, then bolts there, and then we've got, oh my god, 2 bolts there to take off, which will take the exhaust off, but we've got to take that and that, and there's one down there, one on the other side, and the back plate there, so them two at the back, 2 on the other side, and drop these 2 plates off, which will allow us to get the pipe out, and then we're off to go and get it welded and get the bung welded on so we can stick the O2 back on.
We are getting older, we're not who we used to be. You and I are growing further, you don't really talk to me. And I know that it's okay, we're different people now. Oh, it hurts to see you go, I'm still happy somehow.
Okay, so we've come to TDI North to get the downpipe drilled and welded, so we can stick the second O2 sensor back on the car because for some reason it's missing, as you've just seen with the previous when I showed you underneath the car. So let's go in and meet the lads and get this thing welded and get back and fit it.
You can call me anytime, do you still have my number?
He was originally 400 brake on our turbo kit. He's now going for 700 brake, which is, if you think 700 brake, with the car weighs 550 kilograms because it's a Atom Cup edition. Right. Granted, with our turbo kit it's a little bit more, so probably about 600. If you think the Koenigsegg 1 is 968 brake per ton, right, okay. This will be 1330 brake per ton. So that beats the fastest car in the world by 400 brake per ton. Oh so.
Pictures, you are falling out of frame. We have only old memories, but I love you just the same. Like fading pictures, you are falling out of frame. We have only old memories, but I love you just the same. Just the same. You'll always be in my heart. You'll always be in my heart.
Okay, it's all done, it's in the boot. We're going to get back home and I'll show you what they've done. So let's get home. Oh god, I love this place. We're going to be doing some reviews of some cars that they build here in the future when the weather gets a bit better. Anyway, let's get back because I want to get this car back together. Come on, let's go. We've just come back from TDI North. And we've had the bung put on. Whee! So now we can stick the second O2 sensor back on, and we'll pop that in, pop these back on, do all the top stuff, put the intercooler back on, start her up, and off we go. Okay, right, so manifold's back on. The new second O2 sensor bung and sensor is in, along with the original one up there. It was all plugged in. You can't really see much in this, but trust me, it's plugged in. Tie wrapped out of the way. What are we going to do now? Them two nuts there. Now that the downpipe is in the right position and tightened up, then we can stick the two belly pads on. Good to go. Okie dokie, right, she's all back on the ground, and we're gonna stick the plate back on for the firewall. Everything's tightened up. O2 on this side's tightened up, bottom one's tightened up. We're not going to stick the heat shield on for now because Ben's sending us a exhaust manifold cover, so there's no point putting the other one on. And then we'll stick the top mount on and go for a first start and make sure everything works fine. Will run a lot smoother. We did have some hesitation between 1.5 to 2,500 RPM, where it ran a bit odd, but I think that might cure it now. Fingers crossed. But we'll take her out for a test drive. We've never been for a drive on this channel yet in this thing, so I need to take you out to it, don't I? So maybe we can do that next. So I'll turn this off and get ready. Let's go. Let's go for a drive. Come on. Okay, let's go for a test drive. Make sure we've got 0 lights coming on. Gotta say, it was a much bigger job than I was expecting. Get the downpipe off, the actual downpipe, was really easy. It was just the under trays where the actual where it was covering the exhaust and then the cross member, because it was a cross, I couldn't get the downpipe off without it coming off. And of course, it was an absolute pig, and that's why we ended up busting three, unbelievable, 3 bolts. Honestly, I have to put some cool air on here, lads. It is belting, swelting in here. We just need to make sure we've got no knock-in or any of that palaver. Obviously no engine check lights. It was definitely one of the most irritating things about this car. It was bugging me the most was this O2 sensor, because I could not get rid of the engine check light because it was thinking that there was something wrong with the second O2 sensor, and it was just that it was missing. It's going well. PSI. Boost is fine, still no check engine lights. A little third gear pull. Okay, we've got no knock. Air fuel ratios are good. Peak boosted 22 PSI so far. Another successful repair there, lads and gals. Right, so what else pisses me off about this car? Well, other than the overboosting, which I think is still happening, I need to do some logs for Justin. We can see what's going on, make sure everything's still safe. Obviously, if you have watched the other videos, you'll have seen that I've got a crack on the hot side, but apparently, according to ATP, which makes this turbo kit, that's normal for a master speed, and it won't hinder my performance, apparently. But obviously, because I've seen it, it's in the back of my head, so I'm a bit like, I need to get that gone.